Hi, this is Scott Magno, DJ Madflip. I'm here with UniqueSquared.com. Today we're checking out a pretty cool controller, the MC3000 by Denon DJ. This is kind of a unique controller because this comes ready for Traktor or virtual DJ. So that means you can mix up to 4 decks, sample decks, and loop recording in Traktor, and also up to 4 decks, video mixing, sampling, and recording in virtual DJ, all from one 2-channel controller. Let's check it out. So the MC3000 is likened to its older brother, the Denon MC6000. If you're familiar with that, you know you've got a full metal chassis here, really constructed well. It's about the size of a Twitch, probably just a little bit smaller than the Control S2. Really nice, convenient to also be able to rack this up for like a permanent install or for your mobile rack. Really nice to have. This is going to give you 1/4-inch balanced outputs, RCA unbalanced outputs, right here on the top, and on the front you've got a 1/4-inch headphone output. Really cool. This is also going to come with 2 auxiliary RCA line inputs as well as 1 mic input. Now these are going to not have any kind of EQ, so you're not able to really mix in between those, but you do have a nice cool ducking feature for voiceovers on the microphone. So this is not USB bus power, you actually have a power adapter, so that means that yes, you can use this as a standalone mixer without your laptop. If that goes down, you can actually use an MP3 player or another CD player just as backup. So let's check out the juice of the MC3000. You've got a mixer section with 2 nice faders. You've got EQ section, also filter section, nice browse section, load A and B as well as C and D in there. You've got your effects on and off for, you choose from 2 effects in Traktor. Those buttons are right there. And also the gain levels. You also have like a switchable buttons for decks C and D. You've got that up here in the EQ section as well as in kind of like the jog wheel transport section. That is pretty nice. So the jog wheels are a little bit smaller than most out there, but pretty standard from Denon terms. Still a really nice feel. They have good response. Now the transport section is going to give you sync, cue, and play on either side, and they're really rubberized, really nice. All of the buttons on here are kind of a good rubber feel, and they're going to be backlit LED in either red, amber, or green, depending on which function you've got. Now the pitch sliders are located just outside of the jog wheels. This is kind of different than the Denon MC6000. Those things were like way up here in like the loop and cue button section. So it's nice and convenient to have those there. Switch in and out of vinyl mode. You've got pitch bend buttons also here, conveniently located there. So moving on to the cue button section. You've got 4 nice cue buttons. Actually kind of click so you can tell what's going on. They also light up whenever you do those cues. Use the shift button to enable or disable or get rid of some of those. Nice to have. You also have this modifier on each side. So you can have cues 1 through 4 or 5 through 8. That means you've got control of 8 different cue spots, whether you're using Traktor or virtual DJ. Really convenient to have. You don't find that on a lot of the other controllers out there in kind of like the same range. All right, moving up, we've got the loop in and out above that, as well as the auto loop button. And you can select the size of your auto loop with these little plus minus buttons here. You also have an effects section with nice knobs. Now these do serve a dual purpose. I've got my effects 1, 2, and 3, 4 activated here. If I flip that modifier button that says sample next to it, boom. Now you cue all your samples up there, whether again in virtual DJ or Traktor, just from the buttons there. Nice feature to have. And of course your knobs here, you're going to be able to like adjust all the different parameters in either effect, FX1 or FX2. It doesn't have a booth output, so for your mobile DJ guys out there, you may not be hip to that, but I'm going to tell you, there's a real easy way to work around that. If you're bringing it to the club in kind of a professional environment, chances are they're going to have another DJ mixer that does have a booth output. So, I would just come out of the master outputs, go into that DJ mixer, and utilize that one. That's what most controller guys do anyway, so not really a problem, but it is convenient if it did have a booth output dedicated. That'd be pretty nice. The way that the LEDs light up, you've got kind of in a dark environment, especially in a like a nightclub environment. It is nice to be able to kind of tell what's happening, and the backlit LEDs on the effects and also on the sample kind of let you know where you are, kind of let you know what's going on, especially if you're in the mix, and controllers like to do a lot of stuff. You know, you still have time to kind of like, boom, I know what's on, I know what's off. Now I just gotta like, you know, drum up on the mic and put my hands in the air. That's pretty cool about it. The compact size, you know, I kind of dig that. A lot of DJs that play in nightclubs that are used to the big setup, man, you know, you can still play on that big setup. But let's talk about some of the gigs that you might just pick up, maybe kind of a corporate situation or one that's just at a house party. You know, I don't limit myself to my abilities whenever I bring a controller in like the MC3000. As I said before, man, I've got like 8 cue points, all my effects, you know, the virtual DJ, I can do like video mixing on it as well. And Tractor Pro, of course, is just a beast, and there's really nothing that I can't control on Tractor Pro with the MC3000. It's really magnificent. There you have it, the MC3000 2-channel controller from Denon DJ. It is certainly a beast. If you have any other questions about this or to get the best price, please check us out on our website. Thanks for keeping up with us on our blog, as well as Twitter and Facebook. This is Scott Magno, DJ Mad Flip. Be you, be unique at uniquesquare.com.